Happy Finance Friday, everyone. I'm Tom, and this is Tom's Funny Magic. Today, I'm going to be explaining what simple interest is. Before I get into the video, I'd like to mention a few things. I'm currently on 46 subscribers, and when I hit 50, I'm going to do a Q&A. So if you have any questions, please put them in the comments below. I would also like to note that over the holidays, I will be adding some of the information from all of the Finance Friday videos onto my website. So you can go onto the website to have a look at the information as well as the videos. Simple interest works in a similar but simpler version of compound interest, which is a concept that I explained in a video earlier this year. Simple interest is calculated based on the original value, whereas compound interest is calculated on the value at different points in time. For example, when you use compound interest, you may have your shares grow by 20% in 1 year and then 20% in the other year. The thing is that the second 20% is calculated after the first one. So let's say your original share value is 100%. Because it grows 20%, it will grow by $20 to $120. And then for the second 20%, it will grow by $24 because of the extra $20 on top of the 100, which will mean that you would end up with $144. The difference is that simple interest would go up by the same amount each time. The formula for simple interest is I equals PRN. I meaning interest, P meaning principal, or the original amount, R meaning rate, or the percentage rise or fall in a specific time period, and N meaning the number of time periods. So let's put the example from before into this. So to find the interest earned over the 2-year period, we would have to substitute the P for the original $100, R for the 20%. P.A just means per annum, which is another word for year, so it's per year, and N for 2 years. It is important to make sure that R and N are in the same time period, so whether that's like they're both in terms of days or months or decades, it doesn't really matter. They just have to match. And in this case, it's 20% per year and 2 years. If we put this into the calculator, then we would find that you would earn $40 of interest. And then adding our original $100 in, you would end up with $140, which is $4 less than when the compound interest was used. Simple interest is used for many different things, but usually for short-term loans, so either a car loan or possibly a personal loan. It may also be used when you're paying for something. If you do not have all of the money right now to pay for it, then you may be able to pay a deposit, like half of the amount, and then over the next few months, you would pay off the rest of the amount plus like 2% interest per month. In that compound interest video that I made, I hadn't yet learned at school that there was a formula to calculate it. The formula is A equals P times 1 plus R to the power of N. A is the amount that you would end up with, P is the principal, or the money that you started with, R and N are the same as before, the rate and number of periods. Plugging in the first example into this would make the formula look like this. So for this formula, you can also convert the percentage to a decimal, but most calculators will allow you to use a percentage anyway. To simplify the equation, first you would put the 1 and 20% together to get 1.2. And then you would square it to get 1.44. And finally, you would multiply it by $100 to get your 144. That's all for me today. Please hit the like button down below and subscribe for more content. Please check out my website if you haven't already. See ya!